Yo.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Valley of the Sun and State Farm Stadium here in Glendale. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Arizona Cardinals. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. From his end zone, here's Darius Davis.
Hey, baby.
And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Dan, you smell like outside. You got to take a shower before we go out, okay? We're going to go out to eat.
Lawrence going to put it up right away. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown, Cardinals. Marquise Goodwin, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big stroke like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. It is fielded right at the goal line. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Now here's Mahomes. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And the Cardinals are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and you can't do it all on one throw.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Hey.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Here's Lawrence to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
Oh, my God. God. Straight touchdown. Dog was dropping the ball.
The Cardinals hit 2-0 here to begin the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And Sanders has got it complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd.
Nigga.
Run a screen pass really well. You got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
30 left.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. Well, 3rd down, he tried to stay in bounds, did all he could. He caught it, but was led a little bit too far.
Yeah, that's always difficult, isn't it? Because you know half of your body is trying to stay behind while the other half is reaching out, trying to catch the football. The top half worked. It was the bottom half.
First down, ref. Yeah, first down, ref.
And that flag accepted. So 1st and 10 after a big mistake on 4th down with a penalty.
13, Lou. Take right open. Hey, I'm gun. 11, Agate. Here we go.
Lawrence going to throw again. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
All right, let's go.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Think right. Hey, kill. 11. Here we go, son.
Lawrence will throw. That's going to be caught. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. That puts him in excellent position. 1st and goal after a gain of 19. Had the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of the mindset, isn't it? Let's face it, we can always lock in on the skill position, guys. But those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game.
At the 2-yard line.
Stay right open.
Now Lawrence. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Killing Mwangu. A 2-yard touchdown.
African mumbo jumbo.
The Cardinals lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Well, they have to be loving this start to the first quarter.
Well, the way that they're going, I mean, you're about 2 touchdown drives already. They feel very confident and feel like they have all the answers in this game. They're 1 point away from going up 14-0. Maybe they press the advantage and go for 2.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Ooh! Beautiful throw. Beautiful throw. That's all I can say.
Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, look at this Arizona defense. Well, they were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
They forced 7 turnovers.
How many?
7. I mean, think about that number now. That's supposed to be a lucky number, right? Lucky for one side, unlucky for the other.
43, 15. Hey, let's go.
Working from the gun, Mahomes.
That's cheap anyway. We got that to 3 niggas.
Brandon, we saw these defenders fly to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Hey, Ripley. 43.
Now it's Mahomes again.
Good dude, nigga.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Tressway on 4th down is sent out to punt.
Fake.
Deep to return is Darius Davis.
Fake.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
On first down, Lawrence. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Here's 2nd and 10.
13, Luke. Hey, I'm gun. 11, add it. Think right.
Lawrence. Escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. So no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. You look at this Cowboy defense. Now, they've been a very good unit against the pass, defending at 5th best in the league.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the #1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
11.
Again, it's Lawrence. Deep ball for Goodwin. And it's not.
No, Bowie was calling it.
I've got a good friend in football who always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco.
Get to that.
This before being taken down at the 27. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Yellow.
To throw, it's Mahomes.
Oh my God! Good deep, Brian.
Midfield before going out of bounds.
Good deep.
Covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
You can almost hear the sigh of
Good
relief
deep.
coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed 1st down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. A give right side for Pacheco. The 20. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Cowboys had momentum before shit cut off.
They'll run here with Pacheco. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
Brings up second and goal at the 6-yard line.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Devontae Adams from 6 yards away. And the Cowboys have cut it back within a score. Had the option to hand that one off or run it himself, but instead, a really easy, quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and get it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that'll make our score 14-7.
Cowboys 7. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Now Lawrence on first down. They'll set up the screen for Luagu. Powerful running. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down.
Right open. Go, let's go.
The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter.
Hey, liar.
Options galore here. Second and a few inches. Now Lawrence to throw. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman.
Oh, they robbing me, dog.
Overshot him, and it's incomplete.
And
God.
just about everything's gone right. There's an unlikely sight there. He's got a receiver all alone downfield.
Just
and he
robbing me.
overshoots him.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to third and inches.
30 left. Here we go.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. Deep ball for Goodwin.
Let's go. Niggas can't hold me.
Marquise Goodwin. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cardinals have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Mahomes now to throw. Throw left side, complete to Cup. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Oh, the flag, bro.
Flags fly in, and one of the
You're doing
Cowboys
too much.
looked like he got going a little early. And a manageable 3rd down becomes a lot less manageable. 3rd and 7 after the false start. Here's Mahomes to throw.
Let me get that.
Everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
Let me get that.
Kenny Moore. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. False start's going to push him back, but these days, how hard must it be to be an offensive lineman?
It's very hard, Brandon. You've got defensive linemen flinching, trying to draw you off sides. You've got the loud crowds, and there are just so many super athletic players on defense now that you have to deal with each week. But through it all, these guys just sit in there for 4 quarters and slug it out.
The false start hurts him there a bit, backs him up to 2nd and 9. Here's Lawrence. They'll set up the screen for the Wonder. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Lawrence now going to move him around. On 1st down, they'll run with the Wonder. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Now Lawrence. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield or man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Take right open.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And that is caught by Brown for a Cardinal touchdown. A.J. Brown, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Cards have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Tyler Bass now for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Really nice pick there for the reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week. And a good story on that. He said he didn't even know he won the award. His buddy had to call him. He saw him on television and said, hey, congratulations. How about that?
And I'll bet you his buddy said, well, since you didn't know, I'll just go ahead and claim the award, right? And everything that goes along with it. But the reason he won the award the previous week and what we just saw there, instincts, understanding where the play is going and being able to make a play on the football.
They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's second down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the Cowboys.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Touchdown, Cardinals.
This can't stop me.
Marquise Goodwin on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Cardinals are able to add on to their first-half lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Yellow.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. C.J. Mosley, the linebacker, making sure his presence is felt. Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football.
You ain't going nowhere.
Davis now to return it. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 27-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow, and I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Cardinals. Marquise Goodwin on his way to a historic performance with 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Pass on for the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And it'll come out to the 25. Austin not going to try and return it. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, and then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now?
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Marcus Jones picks it, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Well, CD, you know, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, and instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared, had excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. Catch is made by Hardman. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Eluding the... And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Here's Lawrence to throw. And this is caught. It's Brown. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Now Lawrence changing the play. On the draw, it's no longer. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 4th and 1.
And they'll try and throw forward with Lawrence. And it's going to be batted down. And will go the other way with the football. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it. And we'll see these 2 teams go to the line.
Dog it. I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL. And it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
The first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
Snap coming in one, and it's Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Looking to throw is Mahomes.
We get that.
Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big third down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on fourth. Mahomes going to go on fourth down. And oh my goodness, here's a fifth interception. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Partner, I see you reaching for the white flag. Put it down. I don't want you throwing it, but I understand why. Because if you do, you're hoping they might actually stop this game, because we're in blowout territory right now. That interception just surrendered.
Thought this was game of the week.
So game plan, it's in the garbage. Time to try something new in this one.
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
PT said he coached Prime FR. Respect.
Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground.
Look more like a funeral.
Because the silver lining, they took a sack on first and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
Go, go. Go, go. Check smash. Check smash. 30 left.
On second down, Lawrence. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Back-to-back great plays defensively. Get the sack on first and goal. A great job in coverage there. All of a sudden, they're looking at third and goal from further back than when they started.
Why did Nitty even trade for Pat? I don't get the move.
Yeah, I wouldn't have gave him Pat Mahomes either.
To try and dial something up here.
13 loop. Hey, I'm gun. 11 Agate. Think right.
On third and goal, Lawrence. Being chased out left. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now. Fourth and goal from the 2.
It's now fourth and goal.
Hey, kill. 11. Think right open. Here we go.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Mecole Hardman, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. A familiar refrain, a turnover leads to a touchdown, and that lead grows even wider now here in this third quarter.
Yeah, partner, I'd say there are a lot of grins breaking out on that sideline because, let's face it, they came in thinking they were in for a real fight in this game, but this one's been about as one-sided as we've seen in a while. In addition, if you're a backup, time to start stretching and loosening up. You may get some playing time in this one.
The Cardinals setting out to kick this one away, and off we go. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto. And so the clock runs out.
Oh, wait.
You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
You can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front seven. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
Oh, trust yourself, Brian. You was right there. Trust yourself, Brian. Trust yourself, Brian. Trust yourself, Brian. He's going right there and move.
And the Cowboys are able to claw one back.
No, he's forcing
it. If you got
it.
him in your fantasy league, you like his production, his second touchdown of the game. But right now, his team is trailing. Fortunately, he's playing pretty well and trying to keep them in it.
Yeah, they might need a little more from him here.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to call his number. Right now, he needs his defense to step up and give him a chance.
And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
And he's got this down to the 35. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Lawrence going to move him around a bit. Well, this O-line's been great. They've got the big lead, so give them a pass there, I guess.
Yeah, I would think so, because if we were grading them on their performance in this game, a lot of pluses in their boxes so far.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Go, let's go. 11. Silver.
Lawrence. And he's got the speedster Goodwin. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On 1st down, Lawrence. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game. It has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Hey, I'm gun. 11, Agate. Hey, smash. Think right. Hey, kill.
Again, it's Lawrence. That is caught. Touchdown.
Look at this thing stopping, dog. Simple.
Second touchdown of this third
Simple.
quarter. And the Cardinals have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball. But it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line.
He was better with Alan Lowe.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And quickly they get to the line. Now Mahomes. Pass thrown to Adams. He's got it on the crossing route. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 36. Mahomes now to throw. Got a man. It's complete to Jelani Woods. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Let me get that.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Now it's Mahomes again.
Look at that. Nigga.
My goodness, another interception. Picked off by Kobe Bryant. And the Cards are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter.
He better with speed. But respect to PT.
Appreciate y'all, boys.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball. And they come.
Nitty just doing shit at this point.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence.
That's tax interference, bro.
And incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
Let's go. 11.
Dude, looking on this lunch money I just made off you 100 points.
And that is incomplete.
Throw me some, Ryan, if you're a man.
There's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these
I need help with my Comcast bill.
To stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
And this offense on 3rd down today, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 10. Now Lawrence to throw.
Oh, this nigga be overthrowing niggas, dog.
Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp.
It's only $10. Face with tears of joy. Face with tears of joy. Face with tears of joy.
Oh, my fault.
That will
Thought
certainly make everyone involved on
you made
offense
100.
happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10.
I gotta get a hot and ready.
Get you something cold to drink to wash it down, too.
Here set to begin the drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things.
Butter and caramel over it.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Cowboys. Davante Adams with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others. And the Cowboys get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
When I get hot route master with everywhere, y'all really gonna be in trouble. We ain't even open this can yet.
The final quarter of play. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. Down the numbers. There he goes. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
I ain't even went to my other offense.
Here we go.
Now Lawrence on first down. Deep ball for Goodwin.
I ain't even went to my other offense. It's trouble for niggas, boy. I'm telling you. It's trouble. I ain't even went to my other offense.
Straight victory to start the campaign. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go.
Fire, 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 face with tears of joy.
I didn't even look to my other offense.
19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. Touchdown. Davante Adams. 81 yards. And the Cowboys are able to at least get one score back. Well, CD, they just haven't had a whole lot to cheer about or really grasp onto in this game. They've been dominated, but at least they get a late touchdown here, something positive to put on film for tomorrow's session.
Yeah, they're still trying to execute, trying to get some positives on their board and ledger sheet and keep this from being a total loss. Give them credit. They're going down fighting.
Extra point by Butker is on target as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They're looking at a third straight win here if they can hold on. Now Lawrence. Deep ball for Goodwin. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Think right.
Here's Lawrence. toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there, a 22. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era. We think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
11.
And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. Completes it to Hardman. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30.
Yes, baby.
That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. So from Cowboy territory now, here's first and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Oh, yeah, man.
Take right open.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence going for the deep ball. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach. And maybe you and I should attend that press conference to see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up. But he certainly will have some explaining to do.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball. But he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Ooh, they tried to buck me.
Pass is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they've had that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Still going inside the 20. Oh, nice move. Touchdown, Cowboys. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Cowboys are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Extra point by Butker is on target as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Cardinals' hands team able to secure the football. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Second and 10. From the gun, it's Lawrence. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
On third down, Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete. And cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 19 yards that time for number 19. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
11, Agate. Safe right. Here we go.
It's a throw again is Lawrence. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. The offense on third down, they're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd and 10. And we'll find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways.
And now here's another interception. Marcus Jones picks it, and the Cardinals are going to take possession here at their own 33. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. This is taken at the 18. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. Now he's loose down the left sideline. He may go. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Butker on for the PAT. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Cardinals hands team able to secure the football. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
A 55-yard attempt.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And that will extend their lead even further. So just enough juice to get the 3, and I think that wind at the back helped a little bit there.
Certainly did, and to me that tells me that that head coach knows his kicker and realized the wind was at his back. That was probably the outer limits of what he could make, and he knew the wind might be able to aid him and get that ball over the crossbar, and it did. In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. It really doesn't get much easier than the last drive. One play, and they took it all the way to the house on the touchdown run.
And you know how many times we talk about that's exactly how they drew it up, because essentially every play that's drawn up in an offensive playbook, if everyone does their job perfectly, should go for a touchdown, right? That's one that actually did. Give a little credit to those big fellows up front, too. They sprang their man for not only a big gain, but 6 points.
And space opens a bit as he gets it across the 15 to the 17-yard line. 151 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing is Mahomes on third. That is incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
Hey, 57, 57. Hey, rip list. 50, yellow, 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 yellow. Attack, attack.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So Tyler Bass on now for the field goal. This will be a 34-yard attempt. The kick by Bass is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So he remains perfect, 3 for 3 in the field goal department.
And it's so important for any offense to have an ace like him up their sleeve, isn't it? Because now you know what his range is, and as soon as your offense gets there, you're pretty much counting on 3 points going up on the board.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Still going. One man to beat, and he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Well, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
Their catch made at the 25-yard line. The Cardinals take over at first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And someone must have been in this hot sun a little too long. They've got the punt team out there, and just to clarify, it is not 4th down. Fielded at about the 28. Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Carlos Dunlap, the defensive end, the one to bring him down.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37.
At the 37-yard line.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I know this nigga pissed that he gave up. Josh Allen is up.
Until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
Now here's Mahomes. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline.
The Cards get to him here.
X Factor. Got him. Got him. He's going to be an X Factor.
In there to get him, and that is
That's
sack
law.
number 6 now for him on the year.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him,
Let me get
but
that.
the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep going till the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
Got it. 3rd sack.
One final try for Mahomes. He'll let it fly for Austin. And this is caught inside the 5. And did he get in? No. They'll knock him out at the 1-yard line. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were